All right. Wow, 5 already. That's got to be a new record. 5 in the first minute and 15 seconds. There we go. Hey, Simon. You got my message? I am bringing a pizza back here. Simon, I'm probably wondering, this guy ever cook at home? Well, the problem is that I'm a terrible cook. I can cook stuff like packaged foods and canned foods, but I actually don't really like them. So, unless it's like a steak, or we're using the pressure cooker, or the grill, we tend not to cook at home. I travel a lot, obviously, so usually at night. So, oh, you did a pizza delivery on a bike. Nice. I heard you can make decent money, doing pizza delivery. 20 years ago. I'm guessing you're probably. I think you told me. I'm not going to ask your age unless you want to give it, but I'm guessing you're somewhere near my age, give or take about 5 years. Because I would have been doing 10 quid an hour. That's pretty good. Because back then, 10 quid. 40. Yeah, so we're about I'll be 38 this year, so that's a pretty. I don't know how well that is. With 10, if you're making even 10 quid an hour here, that's probably about an entry level. I mean, like people who work in fast food, minimum wage here, I think it's like 9.50, so that's like 8.5 quid. So, I know that 10, 20 years ago, like a lot of people where I lived in Virginia or even New York, that would be pretty decent. But when I lived in New York, I had friends that were making like 25, 30 an hour doing some serious stuff, but there's also a high standard of living. So, all right, so I need to drop this pizza off here. Then I'm going to get some food myself. Okay. Yeah, that is true. I've worked in a restaurant when I was 16 back in 97, 98. And yeah, it was a nice restaurant. It's surprising how little they actually tip. And in New York too, of all places where they're usually known for their tipping. All right, I'll be back in literally 2 minutes. Okay, back. Okay. Oh man, I'm trying to think of what to, I'm kind of conflicted as to what to eat. I might have to drop the um, stream just for a second. And I'll be right back. I just gotta pause it while I call. Um, I'm kind of conflicted as to get Thai food or get. I'm trying to think what else is. Okay, give me 1 sec here. I'm gonna. Okay. Hey guys, what's up? Sorry about last night. Bad internet. That sort of thing. Multiple phone calls. There's a carafa in there somewhere. I'm eating too much spicy food, which I enjoy eating, but I just don't. So should I eat Cuban food, Thai food, good old American chicken tenders? Anyone have any suggestions? I'm kind of wondering what I should do here. Good old American chicken. Yeah, I thought about that. Hey BL, what's up? Cumbo. Yeah, I don't think that there actually isn't a good Cajun restaurant in Cape Coral. I should go to Pollo. That's a good suggestion, actually. I haven't been to Pollo in a while. I actually kind of like get some gator. Yeah, it's hard. I have to drive a few miles to get some gator, but I could get it. So no one's home, so it's not like anyone's waiting for me. I should just go to Pollo. I think I'm gonna do that. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I have had frog legs in France, of all places. I mean, that's where that and probably like Cajun countries. Gator pizza. I've actually never seen that available. So I was gonna make a video of what I was doing today. I potted up 100 Coppernicia Philens seedlings, or germinated seed, with Ashley. I was going to show the next step after the germinating seed, how to, put remote germinators in the in their pots. I don't know when the last time I had Pollo was. It's got to be. It's been months. Love Pollo. All right. Well, I guess everyone thinks Pollo's a good idea, so I have to go for it. That's a question whether I should get the Pollo or I should get the pork. Pollo's right next to Wawa, so it's kind of a little like cluster of food that I like to get. trying to keep it low sodium, but it's hard when you don't cook it yourself. LBC in the house. Yeah, it'd be a Chinese Mexican American fan palm. That's what it would be. I've never seen that. Theoretically, that hybrid would work if you could get it done right because they're in the same family. But I've had fried gator bites at Snook Haven in Venice, which is actually a really cool, low-key place right by the water, and you can watch hundreds of gators wandering around. And people swimming in the water, which I think is crazy, but the only water I swim in anymore is the pool because the Gulf is too nasty now. It has been for basically a year. Man, a lot of traffic for this time of night. West Coast. I try and represent the West Coast as much as I can here on the West Coast of Florida. Oh, it's got an SRT Ford. Really isn't happy about the traffic situation. I remember when that car came out, it was like the greatest thing ever invented for a lot of people. And then the Subaru WRX STI came out, or around the same time. This guy's turning right. That's a good thing. I could probably give that SRT a good run for its money even in this truck, which is surprising. But this thing does have almost 300 horsepower, and it's quite quick. It's also got a dual clutch transmission, which that thing does not have. So yeah, I know they're all over the Tennessee River there. Where does the Tennessee River dump out? Does it come right in Memphis? I mean, I know it's mostly a lake for a lot of its length because of the damming, but I know it goes through Alabama and then up through up in Tennessee, then in Alabama, back into Tennessee, or does that dump out in Kentucky? I forget. I know house would be drastically altered. It was a nice day out today for sure. Okay. Yeah, I think down out like where the land between the lakes is, isn't that, or near there? So I don't think you guys have seen me go to Pollo, so oh man, the line for Burger King versus some real food. I've been doing really good with like losing a little bit of weight, but my sodium intake is not exactly optimal, so when I met Ashley, I think I weighed like 185 pounds. Now I got all the way up to 233 or more, depending on the scale I was on, but I'm down in the just under 220 range. Okay, I'm only going to be around for about another 20. I don't know. It depends on how long the line is for food at Pollo, but I'll be around for a little bit. Probably till, at least 7:45, I can imagine. Well, have really good pork at Pollo. The chicken is good, but a lot of times you might watch this. I if I order chicken, it'll be like, it's a 25-minute wait. Do you want to wait? It's like, no, I'm sitting in a drive-through line and I'm not waiting 25 minutes. Like that's kind of a long wait even to like for takeout at like a restaurant that offered it as an entree. But at a like a, I mean, it's fast food, but it's not really fast food. Oh man, I'm kind of like, kind of conflicted here. I don't know if I should get. Kind of thinking, well, let's just see how long the Pollo line is because we're at peak hour, which is a problem. Not only can the line get long, but the line gets real weird. It blocks like the parking lot, or people start going in at both ends. It gets bad when people start going in at both ends. Yeah, that is nice. I mean, I hate to say this, but I had an incident at a Pollo in Miami where I actually wasn't served. I don't know why. Yeah, Jeff, I'll email you his name. Um, he's Oh yeah, I forgot Pollo has an app. I kind of just I would download it and do it right now, but and gas is up. Well, it's actually down from where it was peaking, but let's just see what the Pollo situation is. But yeah, I'll email you his name. Here we go. It sounds like this Ford Focus wagon next to me sounded like it was spooling up a turbo, but it's just probably some issue with the joint it has. Oh yeah, see that right? I don't know if you guys can see that line right there, but that line is a lot longer than it looks. It's like, plus it blocks the. You gotta like be really careful parking there and stuff. It's not the kind of that's a 20-minute wait for food right there, minimum. The problem is I mean I'm doing it at rush hour and this guy doesn't have his lights on at all. You guys know I'm a stickler for that. I actually have a new salad that I do like getting here. I'm just gonna get that. Probably something. Ooh, I'm gonna thread this needle. This could be fun. Oh, no wandering in the streets, lady. All right, guys. So I'm gonna be here for a few minutes, and I'll be right back out. Yeah, I know, right? Shocking. I was gonna do Pollo, but the 20-minute plus wait, I just can't. There's a good chance they don't even have chicken. right. Thanks for sticking there with me. I got 3 plastic bags somehow out of that transaction. The king. I miss him. You're asking if something was native. What were you asking if native to Florida? King of Palms. And New Orleans is a fun city, Simon. If you come to the U.S., I recommend. It's definitely a good city to go see. It's one of the major cultural capitals of the U.S. Because there's a lot of it. If you guys can see, there's actually cycad seed is on the ground right there. There's actually farms that just grow that for a living. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up with the feed there. Okay. Smells good. Yeah, it's... Oh, I'm riding this guy. That's bad. I'm back. Okay. The Palm Father. You dare me to honk? I should reverse because the guy behind me is tailgating. Like, I can't even see him in my side view mirrors or my rear view. So we'll see how this plays out. I don't know. Palm King. There's some guys that have some extremely good palm gardens. I mean, not that your garden defines how good you are as a palm person, but guys have been growing palms as long as I've been alive. But I guess sometimes it doesn't matter how long you've done it. Well, I can't honk right now. I'm not really honking at anything, but trust me, if I need to honk, I'm not a shy person about it. I don't know if you guys saw that pump fake, but I decided to go back for a guava turnover because we have nothing else to eat besides I don't even know. French fries. I can make a ton of French fries. We have tons of frozen French fries in the house for some reason. Who doesn't... My vocab? Who doesn't come close to my vocab? Well, all palms produce fruit, so you want palms that produce like edible fruit. You could do that. The problem is there's only a couple of them that are around here. Edible fruit. Well, there's the obvious Pindo palm, and then there'll also be Euterpe, but Euterpe doesn't grow in the ground here. I've only seen a few Euterpe. Coconuts, obviously, be the number one. I mean, most fruit are edible, and date palms don't produce edible fruit here because it's too humid. So, just one of those things. This guy, here he comes. The guy in the Dodge Dart was 2 seconds for getting brake checked now. Oh yeah, you can definitely eat most palm fruit. I mean, it's just the taste is not pleasant. Butea is one of the better ones. I don't particularly like it. It reminds me of like an oddly ripe peach, but I'm not like a peach person. I mean, they're okay. They're good, but they're not like my favorite fruit or anything. But I don't see a whole lot of kudzu in Central and South Florida. I think it's some in Central Florida, but around here there's really no. There are crawling vines that are similar to it, but not to the extent where they're killing off plants. I'm familiar with it because of in Virginia it was terrible when it started showing up. It just strangles everything, Yeah, guava. Something that it's a taste that I've acquired through living in Florida. I never really ate guava until I moved down here, but it's been 15 years now. I live like 40% of my life down here, pretty much all of my adult life. Yeah, kudzu's really bad in pretty much the entire East Coast south of like the Ohio River. It seems to be worse in North Carolina and Virginia, but I'm sure it's bad in Tennessee and Georgia as well. Man, that's a hell of an exhaust right there. That's got to be like a 6-inch outlet. I don't really know if that's necessary. Upgrade differential. It's got like an 18-inch drop bar for towing, which just puts so much stress on that middle piece there. What is it called? Pure Perfection. What do they do? Odd jobs, move outs, new construction. I don't really have a problem with guava, everything there. I'll be watching the Super Bowl, but football isn't like my favorite sport to watch. It's not bad, but I don't have like a lot of buddies around here that I watch football with. I mean, yeah, actually I probably will be. We have like a poker game where we'll also be watching it, so all my poker friends are football. Of course, no one's paying any attention. Everyone's in their own little world. All right, let's get ahead of the pack here. You really got to be careful of getting cut off. Yeah, I know. That's the thing, is that exhaust is probably ruining his horsepower / torque because of you're not getting the back pressure you need from an exhaust. Masters of nothing, exactly. It's just an odd job guy. I mean, he probably makes good money around here. There's a lot of people. You'll see a lot of people in Florida that, elderly obviously aren't going to want to do a lot of like heavier work, so that's where they make their money. Retired. That sort of age group. It was a Dodge Ram 2500. It was the back before Ram took them over. I mean, before Ram had its own name badge, it was actually a Dodge. It was probably it looked like an 07, 08. Is that a jalapeno pepper? The turbo diesels are, I believe that they are, I don't know, it's a Cummins. I think it's an inline 8. No, inline. It's not an inline 6. It might be a V8. I don't know the Dodge diesel engines very well. I mean, I know they're made by Cummins. That's about it. They come with either actually, you know what? That was actually a gas engine. I didn't smell any diesel, so that would have been probably a Hemi, so 5.7 V8, or it might have been the 6.0 or 6.2. I forget when those engines came out. I'm not as well. I can tell you with those big ass tires and the lift, though, the acceleration is basically gone. The gas mileage is gone. I'm talking like, 8 to 11 miles per gallon. I just when you're using it as a work truck, it just kills a lot of your profit when you're driving around towing stuff. It's brutal. I mean, I've had a big Ford Bronco. Yeah, those ranch hand bumpers are good for when you're out in the when you're out in the middle of nowhere and a deer bolts out in front of your car. I mean, I like them. It just those people tend not to use them for their intended purpose. Oh no, Eric Thompson put a little chili pepper there. It's not. Yeah, there's red jalapeno peppers too. I'm not usually I get the little jalapeno crispy bites that come in with the salad, but I think I've had too much spicy food already in the past 24 hours or 36 hours. I actually had Thai food for lunch yesterday, and then I had that salad, and then what did I have for lunch? Made a salad for. Geez, I've had nothing but salads for the past 3 meals. I don't really eat breakfast, so I just have 2 meals. Oh, okay. Is that a potato? Four Rivers. Temperature right now is 65. It's supposed to get down to 58 tonight, and it's supposed to not drop below 60 Fahrenheit for 10 days. It'll be like highs in the upper 70s, lows in the low 60s. Oh, barbecue. I don't know why I'm using my turn signal to come in here. Actually, I usually shave my head every 4 days, and I did not shave it for probably 2 weeks because of the cold. It's because it's, laying in bed, just having negative 28. Eric, where are you? You're in the Midwest? Northeast? Burning tater salad. I got about 5 pounds of fries. And then I had some. No, I didn't have any today, but I had some yesterday. 70 here. Yeah, you're in Miami. Yeah. I can make these videos pretty often, I have unlimited internet through my phone, so north of Toronto. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say there's a couple of people who watch from the Toronto area, Greater Toronto. There's a guy from I think James is from Mississauga. Is that how you pronounce that? Mississauga, I think. Cocothrinax reedii. I mean, yeah, it should grow there. It's not going to grow very fast. None of the Cuban or the Caribbean palms are going to grow very fast for you guys there. With a few exceptions, like Royals do pretty well, but like Pseudophoenix, Cocothrinax, Copernicia, if you're in Long Beach, so your weather is a lot more maritime, so there's not as much heat like you would get, say, in like Pomona or on Ontario River, or Riverside, even like Yorba Linda, that area, like in even just like 10 miles inland, or San Fernando Valley, for example. If you were in, say, Van Nuys or something like that, be a better grow. It does get a lot colder there though. 70, yeah. I'm looking forward to the. I mean, I'm just glad that it's not, 51 here right now. So I know that sounds pretty uh, greedy of me. So 3 freaking plastic bags. I don't want you. They put the salad in a plastic bag. I got the turnover in a plastic bag as my only option. And then they give you a plastic bag to put all your plastic bags in. And he throws it out there, and I'm like, I'll find a use for it. I hate plastic bags. But I want to have a good night, Simon. Thanks for watching. Yeah, I have, I used to have Sager's Vagons, a mature one that would seed, but then it died. I Someone hit it with a car. It was in like a little notch that I had inside the yard, unfortunately. But I missed that palm. That palm was old too. But I'm gonna go inside and get some food. Oh, yeah, black seed should be good. The BTs are naturally black, so yeah. If Trithronyx acanthocoma is a that should grow fine there. You guys don't get it's they like a lot of heat, but they also like that Mediterranean weather. They grow in northern Argentina, I believe, or southern Brazil, one of the two. And it's a drier, warmer climate. It's as dry as you guys are, but not as warmer. So, but it's very cold hardy. It seems to take like 15 to 20 Fahrenheit. It's kind of one of those sleepers that you don't know how cold hardy is until you find out. But I'm gonna go in and eat dinner, guys. So Palm, thanks. There are many Palm Kings out there. But I appreciate it's flattering. Um, I will try and do this, like I said, as a regular thing. I enjoy it very much. It definitely makes my trip out in the evening more fun. So thanks. And I mean, one time I'll try if anyone wants to. I might try and get on there later. I know I didn't do it last night, but I'll try one of these nights. So anyway, I'll see you guys later. Have a good night if I don't get back on later. Alrighty. Bye bye.